Onivia, League of Legends highlights.
Experience, and this is a very different approach from T1, not opting in to play something that punishes the Silas, but instead still going to have a lot of priority, a lot of control in the lane, especially early when the clockwork wind-up is going to do. If he's run down, also don't know if Croco sneaked in over the ward, or a trap, or if he was taking the blast cone over, so might have to check for that in the replay, but now of course T1 do know. Giving up the first Drake, not the end of the world, but this is looking like a little bit of a better. Just make sure Summit doesn't TP, okay?
Yeah.
Just that's your only job. We'll win. We can't.
I remember praising, like, I think it was Yellow Pete back in the day. It's like, wow, he landed it. Speaking of landed it, goodbye, Mr. Cannon. Can't even get the stuns off. As Carrier turns right, T1 can just set up the shooting gallery wherever they feel appropriate, especially with the amount of map control that they have. And we mentioned earlier just how dangerous it is to give a comp like this map control, as that's a big old Gnar into the wall. The Cannon in trouble is going to have to flash out of the way of the spear, as he takes so much damage. Cannon wants more, and he's going to pick it up with the hyper proc. The turret isn't going to be able to come any further forward, and Shirley is going to get her work done. Hook not going to be avoided here by Teddy, who finds the Chains of Corruption onto Effort. But he uses his cleanse, gets himself out of the way, and Effort going to hold on to his flag. Now Teddy is just trying to, walk this one out as best he can. Escaping from the Silas is going to be difficult as he lands the chains over the wall. Goodbye, Mr. Varus. Right as I was saying that Varus was safe.
In there. Unfortunately, the chase potential of Silas obviously great. Also Teddy flashing in the line, not ideal, and this is the kind of flank you need.
Yeah, Liiv SANDBOX looking for even more here. Teddy still dead for 10 seconds at the summit. Has found two with his slicing Maelstrom. Faker immediately taken down. Carrier is just running away as best he can. The Baron's been alive for 50 seconds, and Liiv SANDBOX
coming up soon.
Yeah, he's teleporting in vision, and it is going to get cancelled. Goodbye, Canna. He's taken out once again. Another overextension here for T1. 46 going to move in there and get rid of it where they can. The Baron has respawned as now Canna looking for Summit, but the teleport will come forward. That's a flash, and Summit just immediately goes golden. Buys time for Fate to get on in here. And Canna, I don't know what that was, but it did not work.
Not sure either. And again, he gets caught.
T1 indecisive right now. The Baron going down relatively slowly as Summit looking for his flank. There's the flash in. The exhaust is going to come down though as now Summit's in trouble. He's going to fall immediately as Carrier goes golden. Chains of Corruption connecting, but there's not that much damage on T1 side. Prince forced out of there, has some short-range weaponry at the moment. And it's a 4v4. Prince is the win condition as there's the Gnar. And Canna may have done it. They lock down Effort. As now right into the back line they go as they trade 1-for-1. It's supports now that have been taken out.
And it's the threat that's available, right? Yes, you can approach her as T1. But if you get hit by Fate, if you get... a soul point is taken, but... Oh! Whew.
Okay, Teddy. Very close, but Summit might just be able to take him down here. Just needs one more Q, and that is goodbye, Varus. In the meantime, T1 are taking on the Baron. Let's see whether they can actually lock this one up. They're going to need to try and burst it. Lantern Right is going to be taken here as T1 will be able to secure the Baron, but can they get out alive? Two-man Shockwave comes on through. Summit also has to use his Zhonya's, as now Owner is also going to go into his, but unfortunately it's not going to be enough as Liiv SANDBOX tidy up. It's Canna and Carrier left with a Baron, but at least Liiv SANDBOX aren't going to be able to take one for themselves, but they might be able to break open the base off this one. It's 32.5 minutes into this game, and Prince does a heck of a lot of damage.
Yeah, I think they might be able to get in it here. Teddy's going to be up soon, but he alone is not enough to hold this up, and even with the Baron wave, you're not going to have enough time. I wonder if Liiv SANDBOX, do you want to try and flip, or do you want to just try and go for the end? It's a big risk, not one they're willing to take, which I think is the right call. Composition can do fine.
Yeah.
Maybe Cloud Souls are the reason we get more action, not less.
Yeah, Azael was right all along, I tell you. As the teleports come through here from T1, Summit trying to turn this possibility as he's immediately going to get exhausted as Faker not going to get taken down here. Summit absolutely is, as that might have been an overly aggressive play. As now Liiv SANDBOX setting up. Chain's not going to connect at all, as now Prince going to take a Lantern. Chains of Corruption connect, as that's a big Gnar from Fate. But where's the follow-up? He does find his Zhonya's button. Shockwave comes through and they get rid of the Silas. Croco trying to get out of there as Owners dived on forward. Goodbye, Mr. Aphelios. There's not enough years quite available here for the Liiv SANDBOX AD carry, and now T1 pushing 4 strong down the bottom lane.
And it looks like both teams are looking for the end. Croco's very low. Kana's going to try and defend. I don't think they can do this. If you have full health bar as Viego there, maybe. But Kana is fed. He's at the ready.
Oh, not able to stop it. Man, that could have been big. But it is going to be the inhibitor taken one more time here from T1.
They're looking for it.
Yeah, we're going to go for the end. 5 members of T1 pushing on forward. 25 seconds on Fate, 22 on Prince. Is now Effort desperately trying to keep these turrets alive. But T1, they are one-track focused. They want this 3-0. Hookie's going to connect onto Faker, but it's not going to be enough. And T1, despite everything that happened in the mid to later game, they are still able to make that decisive play.